Hey there, welcome to Taipei. Just gonna cross the street here. Hello. Hi, Angel. Whoops. Oh, what's going on here? Stop it. Hang on a sec. Hang on, sorry. Just adjustment here. There we go, that's better. Oh, sorry about that. It's John Sabo, FarEastAdvTravl in Taipei. You see monkeys? Oh, yes. Well, it's You're the Monkey. That's very, very cool. I love that. That's so cool. And I think because I hashtag Chinese New Year that's coming up. That is really cool. I didn't even know they were doing that. I'm so clueless. I'm in Xinyi shopping district here in Taipei. Yeah, I know. It's so cool. I'm in this just outside of the Breeze Center here. Yeah, it's very cool. Thank you so much. And thanks for the hearts, by the way. Love that. Love the monkeys. It's Year of the Monkey coming up. And you are looking at Xinyi district in Taipei, Taiwan. This is a sort of a high-end shopping district close to City Hall, Taipei 101, the big tall skyscraper. And I just was at the Leica store, picked up my Leica Lunar because I got my other one in the shop. So I'm excited about taking some pictures here around the Lunar New Year celebrations. And I'm just walking through this shopping district right now just to have a look around and show you a little bit of some signs of Lunar New Year celebrations. And they're making it looks like they're making like a video here, probably a TV commercial or a music video or something, but doing something here that's kind of cool. Snowing here again. Oh, is it really, Russ? Oh, wow. And I saw these guys earlier. They're doing some kind of a video or something, and it's interesting. It looks like I'm riding on a bike. That's hilarious. Oh, thank you. Hopefully, it just makes you feel like you're walking with me. That's what I kind of hope, anyways. Give me a shout out where you are in the world. Would love to say hi to you from Taipei. This is the Lunar New Year capital of the world, Taiwan. It's one of the best places to see Lunar New Year celebrations in the world. I guarantee you that. And I've spoke to many people all over East Asia, Southeast Asia, and they all agree that Taiwan is one of the best places to watch Lunar New Year festival celebrations. Sacramento, hello. And please share the broadcast as well. It'd be really cool. Just swipe the screen left to right on iOS or up on Android, or just tap the little figure in the corner there. Thank you for the hearts and the monkeys. I love that. I didn't even know they were doing that, but like I said, I plugged in Chinese New Year, and I guess that's all you have to do to get the monkeys. So you can see all the lanterns here. This is the Shinkong Mitsukashi department store complex. All of this is run by Shinkan Mitsukashi. The 8th. The 8th is Lunar New Year day. So New Year's Eve is really the big night, because that's when everybody has the reunion dinner. So all the family gets together. They travel across the island to reunite and have a dinner. Oh, thank you. I wish I was on Travel Channel too. I really do. Let me tell you. Thank you so much. But this is the decorations that you do every year here. All of the beautiful lanterns are up, and they've got a big stage here. So they'll have lots of things going on throughout the week, at least a week. Everybody will have pretty much most of the week off next week. National holidays. How could you? Well, just that Twitter, that tweet that you did, stuff like that is just totally awesome. Honestly, I felt so good after you did that. So anything like that is really, really helpful. And somebody favorited it that has been on the Travel Channel before. Really nice guy, Jax Austin. So that kind of stuff is really, really cool. Really helps out. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. This is, as I was saying before, the Shingon Mitsukashi department store complex, and they really do it up. Many cats today. Well, I'll try to find you a cat if I can. I will. You didn't watch the replay. Oh, that's too bad. But this is where they do a lot of celebrations, and I'm just going to walk you down to the next complex where there's movie theaters and other things, and they have a whole bunch of lanterns set up there as well. It's really pretty. But you haven't seen anything yet until you see some of these other festivals that I will periscope from. And oh, hey Claire, how are you? Oh, thank you so much. It's nice to see you. Claire is just awesome. She is a scoper that's based in Paris, France. She does like the best scopes in the world. She's awesome. She's like one of my favorites. She scopes from Paris and absolutely total class act lady. And after the terror attacks in Paris, she did like the best. I thought out of all the broadcasts that she was like the absolute best, classiest periscoper in all of Paris, no question about that. So that was so cool, and she's awesome. She's a huge supporter of me, and owe her lots. So thank you so much, Claire. Really appreciate that, and please follow Claire. She's the best. So this is the other section. Oh, you're welcome, Claire. You deserve every bit of it. This is in the next section here. Is I know I love the monkeys. I stumbled onto that, Claire. Like I just hashtag Chinese New Year, and the monkeys came up. So it was just really, really cool. I had no idea. So funny. And so this is you'll see the lanterns here, and I'm going to take the MRT after this scope, and I'll head down to Diwa Street. And then you will really get some really cool, like it's crazy down there. People are shopping for New Year's. So, maybe in a half hour, 45 minutes or so, I'll come back with another scope. No, I'm not using GoPro. I haven't done the GoPro thing. I know I've seen lots of people do the GoPro thing, which is really cool. But I haven't played with the GoPro yet. But I will, because there's going to be some festivals here that I'm gonna have a GoPro strapped to my helmet down at the fireworks festival and get right up close to the explosions, so you'll be able to see those from the GoPro. So I wouldn't have done that with the cell phone. So I'm going to do it, but I'm just not using it yet. I'm just using the iPhone 6 right now, or iPhone 6 Plus. But if you just joined us, it's John Sabo, FarEastAdvTravl in Taipei, and this is the Shinkong Mitsugoshi department store complex and entertainment center. And right there is the start of Taipei 101, and I just wanted to show you some of the decorations that they've got up here for the celebrations. And as I was saying before, this is really one of the best places to see traditional Chinese culture in Taiwan. This Lunar New Year festival, or Lunar New Year celebrations, is a 4,000-year-old tradition. It's hello, how are you, Germany? Lunar New Year's over 4,000 years old, and in Taiwan it's been preserved because there never was a cultural revolution here like in mainland China. So all of these traditions carried on from mainland China over to here. So you're seeing unbroken Chinese culture and tradition, 4,000 years old. It's absolutely, some of the festivals here are absolutely amazing, beautiful and spiritual, and I'm going to be scoping all day on Lunar New Year Day from the temples, and you'll see all the excitement, all the people. Yes, exotic food, lots of really interesting snacks and special treats that they have for New Year's. I know the monkeys are just awesome. I remember the Halloween bats, but I think the monkeys are better. They're really cool, yeah. So you just have to, I guess you just have to hashtag Chinese New Year and they come up, and I did it. I had no idea. I just did it because I'm talking about Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year, and the monkeys came up. So it was it was a surprise to me too. But this is where they've got, and they have lots of stages here, so they'll have lots of modern entertainment or contemporary entertainment and traditional entertainment for people, and this particular area, because it draws so many people from here. Many people love to come down to this part of Taipei City. There'll be like thousands of people here throughout the holidays, so it's very cool. And there's the Krispy Kreme donuts, and this place is hilarious because I remember when it first opened a couple of years ago. Thank you so much. when that Krispy Kreme opened a couple of years ago, there was just like a lineup way down the street here. Hey, thanks so much. Thank you. And the latest lineup is it was outside of Main Station, where they were selling these custard cheese tarts from Japan, and there was a 3-hour lineup for those. Thanks so much. I use a Steadicam. It's like a professional tool because I use it. Oh, thanks, Claire. Thank you so much. Dunkin' Donuts. There's a Mr. Donut here, which is kind of the same chain, basically, or they're an offshoot of Dunkin' Donut. I don't think there's Dunkin' Donuts in Taiwan. It's Mr. Donut. I bought the Steadicam for podcasting. So I do a video podcast called FarEastAdvTravl, and I bought it for that. And then when Periscope went to landscape mode, I was able to start using the device. So I originally bought it for my podcast, but I was able, once Periscope updated their app and made it landscape friendly, I was able to use it. So it just makes it really nice. It's a handle, and it's got a clamp on it, and it's got 3 motors in it. It's actually kind of an expensive item, but it basically kind of looks like a little gyroscope. The camera sits inside, or the phone sits inside the gyroscope, and then it just balances it, so it makes it very smooth. So it makes the broadcast really smooth, and the camera movement is really smooth. So I bought it because, you know, I do FaceTime, like I do face stuff with my podcast, so I wanted something steady, and I used the stick before, but this is just way better. So thank you, and thanks so much for the hearts. I love that people are tapping because they like to see the monkeys. I think that's just awesome. I think that this may get me over the 1 million mark one of these days for likes. So I think that's really cool. I'm gonna be hashtagging everything Chinese New Year for the next month. Oh, that's great. Thanks, Claire. This is very cool. And I think everybody on Periscope is going to be using Chinese New Year hashtag, even from Istanbul probably. But that's okay. It's all good, you know. It's nice that everybody celebrates and shares all these festivals. It's really, really cool, and it just brings everybody together and appreciates the cultures and festivals. So I think it's really neat that everybody shares. And just Google gimbal, Gimbal. It's a Steadicam basically, and it's what I use for podcasting, for my video podcast. And I just started an audio podcast too, by the way, called FarEastAdvTravl, and it's right now it's #1 in the travel section of iTunes. So please check that out. That'd be really cool. I'm putting up a new podcast almost every day. Oh, you're welcome, Angel. So it's going really well. So appreciate that. If you check that out and give me a great review, would even be better. So I'm just walking outside of Taipei 101. Yeah, send it to Travel Channel, absolutely. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. This is just outside of Taipei 101. And there'll probably be lots of people from China coming to Taiwan for Chinese New Year. I don't know if you saw the news, but it doesn't get that crazy here because we don't have as many people here. But in mainland China, they had some weather issues, and the trains got snagged up. And in Guangzhou train station, there was 60,000 people waiting around the train station for days to get their train. So I can't point up with this; it doesn't work. But people here will use the train system and buses to get around. No, it's usually about like this on an average day. But when I walk out to the front of the building, you'll see there's lots more people there. So in the next couple of days, because people don't have to travel as far here. Exactly. People will be getting on the trains and going, taking a 4 or 5 hour, 3, 4 or 5 hour train ride, maybe 2 hour train ride, or a couple hour bus ride to get back to their parents' home or grandparents or family home. No, I'm not going to go see Madonna. I saw Madonna a long time ago, but no, I'm not going to go see Madonna And I forgot that Madonna was here, actually. Totally forgot about that. But I'm sure it's sold out. People, rock promoters or band promoters, yeah, those are the days. Underestimate the craving for pop culture here, American pop culture here, and you know, it's very easy for them to sell out a couple of shows if it's a pretty good name act. Thank you. And so this is the big. I think they have these all over the world, these love signs, but this one is outside of Taipei 101, and they have different sculptures here. But it gets crowded here. Just take a walk over here. It gets crowded here because all the tourist bus drop off the tourists here for Taipei 101 for shopping and going up the tower. Okay, no problem. I'm gonna sign off pretty soon anyway. So, but I will be coming back to you a little bit later from Diwa Street. It's if you haven't seen one of my scopes from there, you have to check it out because it's where everybody is in Taipei right now shopping for Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year. And then I want to see the monkeys again. So, yeah, the love thing is all over the world. But these are mostly maybe Chinese tourists here. And last year there was 4.5 million that came to Taiwan, and they love to come to Taiwan. They love to see what China is like in a different way. And great, thank you so much, appreciate it. And so this is where all the crowds are, and this is outside of Taipei 101. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to come back hopefully maybe half hour, 45 minutes or so from Diwa Street, so stay tuned. So thank you much, 谢谢， bye bye.